Hello, lovely people. Thank you for joining me on Tarot for Self-Love. I am Crimey Queen on Tarot for Self-Love. Okay, so yes, you can find me on YouTube where I've done numerology. I'm not very active there for a little while now because I am concentrating on this side of developing myself and my talents and gifts, which is what I'm sharing with you right now. Wow. And we have the 10 of cups is just flown. The idea here now is to do my reading for Taurus. So I've just done Aries and now I'm doing Taurus. So Taurus, I am asking divine intelligence, divine knowing, all past, present, and future to help us and guide us in this reading, help us understand the divine messages and the right interpretations for the right persons. So yes, and this is the reading for Taurus for September 2019. Taurus, September 2019. Well, I am Taurus. I am a Taurian, and of course, I don't want to sound too biased here. Now, Taurians are lovely people, but I do know lots and lots of Taurians. Yes, earth signs, of course, I would find them beautiful because I can identify with Taurians loving wonderful things and connecting with the earth and touching and being tactile and so on. Of course, you would notice the colors, the earthly colors and fragrances and stuff. So, okay, enough about Taurus because we are often labeled with being stubborn and hard-headed and so on. But no, we are just very in tune with ourselves, I'd like to say. Okay, you Taurians out there say yes. Okay, so I don't always cut the cards, but it's really me going with how I'm divinely guided to flow. So I'm just being intuitive right now. So I'm drawing on these three cards, of course, Taurians. This is wow, we had the sun for Aries, and we also have the sun in the same position for Taurus. What is happening? Wow. And the card, of course, for Aries was the Five of Cups, which is more or less the same essence or similar essence with the Seven of Swords there. This is rather interesting. Okay, so basically we are seeing a similar reading to that of Aries, but let's not mention Aries too often before we get too confused with the signs. And here appropriately we have the Hierophant, of course. So I was tempted to again mention Aries. Okay, but there's the inclination or impression that either you have been thinking about it or you are advised to, or that was something that you have been looking at how you can let go of worrying too much about money, let go of being anxious that you feel you need to hold on so tight onto accumulating money. And to be very honest, I have been a little bit occupied with the thought and have had to really examine that aspect too. So this message, I think, is very appropriate. And it's saying, just enjoy the process, have fun. You know, you know what you want. You can see the sort of future you want to live. And when I say future, I think I'm going to have to say this on every video. Is that we have past, present, and future. We have the subconscious, the conscious, and the superconscious. And they are all interrelated. So even if we said something about the past, it doesn't mean that this is separate from the present, because we are in past, present, and future mode perhaps all the time. We are having a present decision based on or past experience, whether it was positive or negative. So this is what we need to be mindful of here. So, hey, whether you were conscious of it or not, but you are being advised to let go, perhaps not hold on so tight to an idea that has not come to its realization in the way you want, or a project, or a job, or the home, or something, of course relating to money, because there is a certainty. It's like the universe is saying you already have it. You do not need to struggle and wrestle so hard to make it be realized. It's already there. So just enjoy this expression of clarity which you are being presented right now. It's almost like you have come to an aha moment as well. Yes, it's like saying, yes, I am ready. I can see now, and like a child, you're thinking, how didn't I see this before? Or perhaps you're not even thinking about that. You're just like wild, And so the sun is really shining on everything. It's to let you know where you are and where you need to be. Now, this is also getting the clear message that you are seeing where someone had done a little dirty on you. You are also seeing, when I say a little dirty, or perhaps you had done something that you are not feeling very proud of. And I'm going to get some clarity on this. And I think it's also saying that the Hierophant is telling you to pay attention, because the Hierophant is teaching you that lesson, whatever it is that you have gone through that makes you want to hold on so tight. Learn from the lesson here and be mindful. So I'm going to really get some clarity on the Seven of Swords now, which is always associated with trickery or theft or something like that, dishonesty. But it doesn't always mean that. It also means that perhaps you have had to do something in a secret way that you didn't want everyone to know, so you had to be secretive about something. And it doesn't necessarily mean that something was really affecting somebody else direct, or perhaps you didn't mean it to affect someone else directly. But however, let's see what the cards are saying, so for further clarity on that, Taurus. Okay, so being an earth sign, well, there you go. So I was talking about like a project or a new venture, a new idea that you have had in mind, and this is very close to Aries. It means that you had been meditating on this idea. You are ready. It's like saying, I'm now ready to take on this idea and run with it. Now, I'm also getting a word of caution, that there's still a message where we need to be a little bit cautious. We are excited about this new project, this new venture, this new job, and it's of course going to bring a better standard of living for us. It's almost like happening in a surprising way as well, but just be grounded, remain to be grounded. That's what the message is here. So I'm going to get an angel card on here, and okay, so an angel card, because I feel this reading is very good, very positive. It's on the up. Of course, I can see why perhaps you're being a little bit secretive here, because hey, the light is shining on everything and you're perhaps wondering who's seeing your business. There we are, Two of Cups. So this is of course the Two of Cups, and it's Felil, the angel. This is an angel card. So here we are asking Felil to really guide us through this process. I'm also getting the strong message that you will get a surprise. You will get something in a, it could be a bouquet of flowers. It could be someone send you a love sticker or something conveying their affection, something that really makes you feel wonderful for the month of September. And I know for the month of September that major changes can happen. And I know for sure over time, September seemed like in itself has, because it's the 9th month, it's like you're giving birth to a baby. And let's just check the numbers here as well. So this is 19, so this is 10, and 7 is 17, plus 4 would be 21. So 21, of course, is a very good number. In essence, it's 3, where you are going to be creative, communicative, and so on. And 21, of course, if you want to set a new habit from today, any 21 days would be perfect. A new affirmation for self-love. I am totally whole and complete. I am loving the person I am becoming each day. I am abundant in every way. You can just really roll with whatever resonates with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to draw an oracle card. Yeah, my readings, I would love to keep them short. I'm aiming for about 10 minutes, but I have exceeded 10 minutes here. So here we have cycle and rhythms, and that's what I just meant about something new. And it says so, here we are, honor the cycles of your body, energy, levels, and emotions. So as in the sun, everything was transparent. It's as if you have been going through a new cycle, similar to that of Aries. So I hope you enjoy this reading. Please leave your likes, comments, and subscribe to Crimey Queen Tarot. Crimey Queen Tarot. I've got so many Crimey Queen for self-love, but it's doing this as self-love, but you would just Crimey Queen Tarot. Just keep it simple. You can also check out my website, which is www.crimeyqueen.com. My YouTube, of course, I've got 2 YouTube channels, which this is one here, and you'd get me on numerous